Hello, everybody. Welcome back home. This is home. A unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. Last time we was here, we made it home, and we are potentially either a murderer or an accessory to a murderer. Let's do this. Yes. This is where I was last time, I believe. Laptop and left on. Only left a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key on the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? You sure as hell did. I pocketed the key. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. I'm a murderer. I would be willing to bet money. If I had money to bet. I do not have money to bet. I have money, just not to bet. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. It seemed impractical at times, but it was a part of what made the house home. Talking about the old style clawfoot bathtub. I used to be in a house that had a clawfoot bathtub. That was interesting, to say the least. I'll be real with you. I have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to be going. The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Now that I look more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books I did. One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. Weird. There was a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remembered it from that trip we took out west. But I opened the suitcase. Yes, you did. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase contents. Inside were a few days' worth of clothes, some toiletries, and a train ticket? Where was she planning to go? This wasn't getting me anywhere. Something mischievous is going on in this here house. Let's see. This door? Was I already here? I feel like, yeah, I was already here. Okay, so we don't need to go back there. And that door is where the computer is. So I'm just gonna go around, go back downstairs. Telehold spot. See what else is here. The TV. We already interacted with the TV. What about that thing where the ladder fell down? Did I interact with that yet? Door's stuck shut. There's an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Oh, very, very interesting. Yeah, see, like up there. No? I unlocked the basement door. Oh, we haven't been here yet. Interesting. There's an old Christmas decoration in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. Wow. Shitty memory. Stuff with old pants, cans, and supplies. There was a dirty key. Did I take the key? You sure did. Took a small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. It looked like there was plaster and an old towel in here, too. There were old clothes and tools and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. Well, I mean, I don't know. I had to put up this divider wall last summer. We were able to create so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck, and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Okay, so we need to find something decently heavy. I'm pretty sure that's what all these keys are going to go towards. Have I been here before? I feel like I may have been here before. Table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. No way was I going to walk away from this now. Well, and that's just fine and dandy. I really wonder what was on that TV way back when. You remember? Like, I don't know. Grabbed the key I found in the basement and locked the door. Woo! It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes, so we can get down into that room in the basement. Lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. That's it? I mean, we needed a crowbar. Does that mean I can get through any door now? Oh wait, I don't need to go in here. Do I? I do. Weird. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? Don't look. I'ma look. I'm looking at everything. Oh god. All the blood. I got a bad feeling. What's this? A filthy-looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked with rags... Did I finally find my Rachel? We get to choose whether or not we found Rachel here. I'm gonna say no. Why would she be in the rags? No. The rags were wet, matted, and covered in dirt and grime. But inside was tiny mess, no sign of my beloved wife. Rachel wasn't there. I looked around confused and trying to figure out what to do next. He wasn't there. Then where was she? What had I been searching for this entire time? I remembered the look on Rachel's face when I came home, didn't I? Then the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I'd been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along, isn't it? I couldn't find Rachel there. I won't find her anywhere else because she was never there at all. Was she? I stumbled back upstairs, the pain in my leg just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. What? My head was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion as I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of all this. I must have drifted off. What the fuck? Wait. So my decision made her not real this whole time? What? Huh? I guess these books were all actually mine then. What the fuck? What? It was a photo of the other man and his wife that I found in that house. Those were really his wife remains in those tunnels. It certainly seems so. What did I think? Did the other man murder his wife and bury her in those tunnels? What did I think? Sure, why not? The sick bastard must have. What else did that mean? There were some questionable things in those tunnels. What else was he wrapped up in? I'm the dude that did this. Shards of that broken mirror. I could see my face, my gaunt, hollow, and sickly, immense trouble. What other illusions had I dreamed up? What other truths were waiting to be exposed? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Laptop had finally run out of power. Oh, this is so damn weird. This is so damn weird. The dirty faded glass that looked nothing more than a faint shadow. Nah. I used to tell myself that Rachel was the one who wanted to keep the tub. Oh my goodness. We created a fake reality for ourselves. Oh my goodness. This is fucking great. Or maybe our choice actually mattered. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever replace it. I still had no idea what that tape I found in the garage. If only I'd found a way to watch it. The old VCR long since broken down. I never bothered to replace it. Was the letter I'd taken from the post box? It had gotten a bit. It went from the rain. Somebody had obviously had it for Norman. But who? Oh no, Norman. If I was wrong about Rachel, what about him? Did I kill him? You sure did. Yes, I must have. But why? Did we fight? Or was I tricked into thinking he was sneaking around with Rachel? What was happening to me? We're making up a whole... What the fuck? Can I go back now? Can I leave the safe? My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. I used to be a digital passcode log, but it didn't have a code. Maybe I left it somewhere. Oh my goodness. This is special. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back to the basement. Oh, so it wants us to go back to the basement now. Okay. Maybe there wouldn't be anything to find, but I had to take one last look. Watch, we were wrong the whole time. Rachel is there. How much you want to bet? What the fuck? If I was guilty, I could take this warm, safe place and do something about it. This to a warm safe. Did I pick up the knife? Yes. I took the knife, kept it firmly in my hand. This is the gun. If I wanted to end it, I could do it. Did I could do it with that gun. Did I pick it up again? Yes. It was like carrying an anvil, but I wouldn't let it go. Not again. Everything smelled musty and old down there. Everything smelled musty. Look. Can I not get back into the building? Where's the crowbar? Can I get my crowbar back? Can I leave the house? Let's lock the door. There was no reason to return backyard anyway. Sat down at the table and stared at the gun in my hand. Didn't seem so heavy this time. You showed me the truth. I wasn't sure there was any reason to keep going. So, what do you think? Should I just end the misery? Nah. If you say so. What? I want to go back down to the basement. I gotta find the crowbar. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. I had that gun again. And that knife. This wasn't the only way to end this, I knew. But did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yes. Since I had arrived in town, things have been difficult. Working in the plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me fine. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just the way to deal with it. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things stopped making sense some time after that. The memories of what happened were still in flux. I suppose that was when Rachel came along. This night had been the worst of my entire life. Would it even be possible to bounce back from everything that had happened? Everything I had seen? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. That man I found in the old house had killed his wife. I was sure of it. Just as sure as you killed mine. What? What had happened in those dank sewers? I was lucky in my way to even find a way out of there. But I never did find out what was on that tape that I now kept. Considering all that I learned tonight, I wasn't sure I wanted to. The forest, especially, was a difficult maze, and I never would rest easier if I saw its like again. The old factory used to be a heaven of sorts, but when I saw it tonight, it was anything but. Those faded walls, those long dead sounds, those had stirred something in the back of my mind, but I wasn't sure what. Who had been in that boarded-up room anyway? I had to catch my breath, take it all in. At each point until the factory, things had only gotten worse. But then going to Norman's store, that's where the confusion and doubt started to set in. That's when my perspective of all this really started to change. But Norman, it was clearly I who had ended your life. Really? Was it? Was it really that clear? Whether you were a miserable bastard and deserved it, or whether you were innocent, well, I guess that will be someone else to decide. Maybe you need a truth that only I now understand. Maybe that's why I came to you. But as painful as all of this was, oh no, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had seen and done. Finally coming home was supposed to end the entire ordeal. I had no idea, though, that it was only the beginning. When I had first stepped through the kitchen door, and the silence had been unnerving. But to think I went through all that completely unaware of what I would discover. I had killed Norman, thinking well, that's where things were. There was something going on. Everything that I held dear was true, now spinning around me. I had nothing to ground me, nothing to give me purpose, or even the faintest hope of reason. Without Rachel, without what I thought was Rachel, I was lost forever. As the door swung open, I could smell the damn grass and closeness of air. After everything that I felt, I had more questions than answers. You made me see the truth, but now I'll give you that. But now, I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that had kept me going. I was sure the word would get out. Soon enough, the police would come looking for me. What then? Would you be there to show me the way? What will I do then? Dun dun dun! What the fuck did I just do? Hold on, no. First off, all these people, good job. You did a great job. Congratulations. This is a very interesting game. But hold the fuck up. We are going to go back and see what the hell. First off, what was on that tape, and second off, what happens if we say yes to Rachel being there. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Actually, I just realized how much time was on that video. So, home is dedicated to my wife, Nancy. Watch your back. What? The end. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I just saw how much time was left. It wasn't a lot, so I need to wrap this up. But I'll do another video kind of exploring some other stuff. Until next time, peace the fuck out.